Hello everyone, this is Iron Interviews, and today we will be speaking to each artist that will be featured on No Serotonin Radio. But for now, we are with Double Pal, also known as Will Pine. How are you today?
Hi, I'm Will Pine, and I submitted 2 songs for the new radio station, and I am doing fine, nervous, but fine.
It's okay, man. I feel like most would be, but it must be pretty exciting to be able to hear the song finally go out to the public and hopefully even go mainstream.
Well, that would be a huge achievement for me. I wouldn't even know what to do with that information.
It is a lot to take in. But tell us a bit about yourself. You seem to be the shy type. Who really is Will Pine?
I always found music to be an interesting part of me, though I am one to quit very easily, like playing guitar when I was 7 or 8, I remember. But when I got older, I quit. Though I was able to pick it up again. I'm 23, and it's weird already having traction in the previews and teasers of the premiere. I say it's weird because I'm usually never given this much attention. I don't necessarily like this kind of attention, or as far as how much the songs have been teased, I'm worried people are just gonna love the songs and forget the artists.
Well, that's the beauty of music. You're gonna make a name for yourself, and don't worry. I've heard from a lot of fans who are really excited to hear these songs. They know that you're the only artist that will have 2 songs on here. Just from the previews alone, they were very excited. But fill me and the fans in a bit. Where does the name Double Pow come from? Did it come from like a young age, or was it really recent, or did you get it like at a can at the supermarket?
Actually, it comes from Julie, a girlfriend I had. I had a knack for tripping all over the place, and every time she would see it, she would say pow, like I got punched in the face from the ground. If I tripped twice in the same day, she would say double pow. I liked it as a nickname.
Oh, that's a pretty adorable way to get the name. How is she doing right now?
I'd rather not talk about that right now.
Oh, okay. It's all cool. So moving on, our next question is what's the inspiration behind the 2 songs that are gonna premiere?
Well, I guess you could say I do pop stuff. The genre is known for catchy lyrics. I always wanted to make nice guitar riffs and put people in a groove, and I think I succeeded with that with Cold Blue Eyes and Runaway. They do have their sketchy lyrics in there, which makes them part of the message of No Serotonin Radio.
And how does it feel to be the only artist with 2 songs that are gonna be premiered?
I guess that's cool for me. I honestly don't know.
Alrighty then. Are you familiar with any of the artists, LanderWay, GreenSharp, or Lachtop?
I actually know Joseph. We met in college. He did help me finish Cold Blue Eyes. He was a big contributor, working heavily on the song and putting care into it.
Oh, so that's pretty cool. You guys were able to share that bond and help each other out. Okay, so I gotta ask you, we play a little game here, where I just throw random questions at you and you answer at rocket speed. Do you think you want to play that game with us?
I'm actually fine with that.
Alrighty then, prepare yourself. What's your favorite breakfast food?
Eggs.
What's one cartoon character you think you had a crush on in your childhood?
None, actually.
What's your favorite genre of movie?
Action.
Do you have a favorite video game?
Sound Force, actually.
Ah, I see. Pandering. Nah, I'm just playing with you. Do you have a major inspiration?
No.
Do you have a favorite snack to eat?
Chips.
DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
A favorite fruit?
I like Granny Smith apples.
Those are fire. And finally, are you ready for people to hear these songs when they premiere?
Yes, I can't wait for everyone to hear the song.
Well, there you have it, folks. Make sure to prepare yourselves for the release of these songs on No Serotonin Radio tonight. We are now with LanderWay, also known as Joseph Lander today. How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's good to hear. So, tell us a bit about yourself.
I just been living, studying, making music.
Man, you're living the life right now, especially with you being able to release some quality music like today.
I'm not that arrogant.
Well, that's fair. It's good to be very laid back about your work. And speaking of work, what can you tell us about the song?
It sure is a song. It's something that I came up with in high school.
Oh, so you've had this in the works for a while now.
Pretty much. I've had lyrics for a little bit. Maybe it was just like a chorus. And then, like, they were all really finished up until last year when I met Wayne Green, and he added some nice touches to it.
Oh, yeah, Wayne Green. We're actually going to be hearing from him later. Such a great guy. We've heard so much before these interviews about him. He's really cool with the guys. And it's cool that you guys knew each other.
Yeah, I met Wayne at a game convention at a Sound Forest booth, and we just kind of talked and collaborated on ideas.
Man, hopefully you get to go to more conventions, you know? How many conventions have you actually gone to?
Just one, actually. Just the one last year.
Oh, man, hopefully you get to go to more, even concerts, you know? Maybe one day you'll get to that big point.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh, yeah, of course it would, you know? It'd be great to see all the fans. So we do this thing here, you know, where we ask the artists that we interview rapid-fire questions. We're wondering if you wanted to play this game.
Sure.
All right, prepare yourself for 3, 2, 1. Do you have a favorite artist to listen to right now?
I do like some Joji.
Do you have a favorite cereal?
Cheerios are fire.
Do you have a hobby that you're currently doing?
No hobbies at the moment.
Do you have a favorite game to play?
Sound Forest, actually. It is a really good game.
I have a feeling we're going to be getting that answer a lot tonight. How do you spend your money?
Just essentials and equipment on music, you know, the stuff for a music artist.
And finally, are you ready for the premiere of your song?
Yep. I've been ready for this premiere like for the longest time, ever since this song got submitted to the guys at the station. But yeah, I'm pretty much ready.
Alright, well everyone, you heard that. Make sure to get ready for the premiere of With Being Alone on No Serotonin Radio tonight by LanderWay.
See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now with GreenSharp, otherwise known as Wayne Green. How are you today, man?
I'm doing great.
So we've been hearing a lot about you. It seems like you know a good amount of the artists, is that correct?
Yeah, I met Will and Joseph properly. I don't know who exactly Blake is, but I heard he's pretty cool.
That's really cool. It makes it seem like, you know, you're the biggest guy, which, you know, in a way, you basically are due to the game you composed music for, Sound Forest.
Oh yes, the soundtrack for Sound Forest, it got high praise for it, and no surprise to me. One of my favorite tracks on there is the puzzle theme, which may come as a surprise to everybody.
Oh, so like, almost like the Tetris thing. You know, speaking of Tetris, do you have any major games that help you come up with your style for music?
Well, actually, Tetris didn't influence me at all. It was more along the lines of dungeon crawlers I played when I was younger. And the Legend of Zelda series, actually, those are pretty good games that I got inspiration from to make into music for Sound Forest.
I feel like it must be a dream for you to be able to work for Nintendo due to your fascination with dungeon crawler game music.
No, I wouldn't really care at all.
Huh, well, there you have it, Nintendo. Don't hire this guy. Nah, I'm just kidding. But, you know, what's a major dream of yours? Is there like a big goal that you have set?
Well, I've always been a music guy myself. I played the drums when I was 9. Then I picked up piano at 16. And then I made the intro theme to Sound Forest, basically. Well, it was a draft of it. And, you know, I just rather just make music. That's all I rather want to do. It's always been a huge part of my life.
Since that's the case, how do people for Sound Forest pick you up, and why did you decide to join them?
Well, some instrumental drafts of mine were posted on YouTube. The Wild House Cards, the developers, discovered it, and they asked me to compose and produce the soundtrack for the game, and I thought that was a cool opportunity, so I took it.
Damn, so then you were able to work up to here and even get a good amount of guys on this premiere. Must be surreal seeing all this happen.
Yeah, I guess I can't give myself all the credit. Joseph actually did help me a lot with the song. He gave me the vocal effects for it and just just collaborated together on some ideas with the instrumental.
Oh, so I'm seeing a pattern here. You know, some songs have like a joint effort, which is pretty cool. Oh, and I did have a question, and that was, how did you find yourself getting to know Serotonin Radio?
Joseph told me about it, and he told me to submit my draft of My Regret, my song, to them. And then they gave the funding to fund the rest of the project, and lo behold, the full song that's going to be premiere tonight.
Oh, that's right. It must have been very cool to get chosen then.
Yeah, it really was.
Alrighty, well, we play this little game here. We basically speed ask you questions. So we were wondering if you wanted to play our game.
Alright, sure.
Alright. Do you have a big fear of something?
I guess claustrophobia.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
I want to live in Sacramento, California.
Do you have a favorite instrument?
I like playing the drums.
Favorite snack?
Nachos.
A favorite game?
Doom 2016.
A favorite movie?
Star Wars A New Hope.
Is there anyone you look up to?
I don't think I necessarily look up to anyone.
And finally, are you ready for the release of your new song?
Yes, I am ready.
Well guys, you heard it. If you're as ready as me and Wayne, make sure to go listen to his song My Regret on No Serotonin Radio. Hello everyone, you are tuning in with Iron Interviews for all the great interviews that we are getting, especially from No Serotonin Radio, the artists that will be featured. We've been able to interview all of them, and we have finally gotten to Lachtop, also known as Blake Hansen. How are you today, man?
Hi. Yeah, I'm fine.
That is great to hear. So tell us, where did you get the name Lachtop? Where did it sort of originate from?
Well, me and my family, we were homeless for the longest time. We were lucky enough to stay at a homeless shelter. I found a computer on the streets when we were just out walking, and so I brought it back with me. It was actually still functioning. My dad, he repaired it, and he let me have it. I started using it, and I was trying to use it to figure out a stage name for myself, as I hope to have a future in music. And I found a keyboard on the streets as well. I actually did bring it with me.
Oh wait, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we were wondering what you brought in.
Yeah, it's not functioning, of course, because it needs to be plugged in, but this was the keyboard I found on the streets along with the computer. So as I was just trying to figure out a stage name for myself, I was just typing on the computer, just coming up with different names, and I didn't like any of them. Then my baby brother came up to me, he pointed at the computer, Lachtop, with a K, I think. And then I just got my brain going, and then I just typed Lachtop with an H. As my baby brother was still learning pronunciations, of course, so he didn't pronounce it correctly, but I'm just very thankful for him to give me that idea.
Man, so you really started from, all the way from the bottom, and you were able to make your way all the way up to finding just two things that you were able to find on the streets, which is honestly amazing. A real success story for the ages.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure about that yet. The music contest was a savior, though.
Well, if anything, you're pretty talented at what you do. You got a chance, and at the big leagues, and obviously the people on No Serotonin Radio see that you have a lot of potential. Actually, speaking of the people on No Serotonin Radio, how did they find out about you?
Well, I was given a flyer at the contest about it. I thought about it for a really long time. I wasn't sure about it, but I just thought for myself, and I submitted a song to them, and here we are now.
That's kind of a tough decision, I can imagine. Did you have any second thoughts or even regrets about, coming to the people on No Serotonin Radio?
No, I just thought it was interesting to help the family once more, just get more money for them.
Well, that's actually really nice of you. We hope you're able to help your family out a lot more with this No Serotonin Radio release. And hopefully the viewers will be very, will feel for you. Because I'm sure everybody's been at some point in their life where they might have not had a home or not been able to eat. So it's really cool that you'll be able to have the sort of relatable thing with them.
It'll be really great. It'll be really great to receive praise for it. Like with this type of stuff, my family really needs it. A lot of the extended family is struggling too.
It must be pretty tough, and this must be pretty big for them, though, to see you doing something huge like this, being able to release a song and have maybe thousands or even millions of people hear this song, hopefully.
Yeah, they are proud of me.
So, tell me, what's a normal day in the life of the Lachtop?
Well, I'm homeschooled. We can't exactly afford proper education for any of my siblings or me. So I just go through that, and then I'm just usually on the computer and keyboard mostly all day, just coming up with a lot of things, just putting notes on the keyboard together and then just making something.
Oh, so that must mean you must have had some pretty big changes or big challenges to overcome.
Not necessarily. I mean, me and my family, we just been through so much. Our old house, they get burned down and robbed, which was the cause of our homelessness. There's just something that we had to go through, an unfortunate series of events.
So do you know any of the guys that are having their songs premiered tonight as well?
I don't know any of them, no.
Oh man, we really gotta get you, all four of you guys into one big interview. I'll try to get that set up for you guys.
That actually really be cool.
Alright, we got you, don't worry. We'll get working on that. Hopefully, No Serotonin has another big thing like this, so we can get you guys back here. Also, almost forgot. We also have this segment, or game we like to play here, where we ask a person a couple random questions. Would you be down for something like that?
Ooh, yeah, I'm interested.
Alright then, and 3, 2, 1. Who is a major inspiration to you?
Major inspiration? Well, I did find a lot of instrumental tracks on YouTube, and that's where I kind of find my main inspiration. There's just no other clear music artists that I listen to, just instrumentals from producers. That's all I listen to, so that would be an inspiration for me.
Huh. What about, what's a dream vacation?
I would love to go to Japan.
Do you think you've changed in any way?
A lot, actually. I just feel like I haven't been able to learn morals properly for a while. Do
you have a favorite snack?
Popcorn.
Do you have a favorite franchise?
I don't have any favorite franchises.
Do you hope to be able to collaborate with some of the artists someday?
I really do hope that we get to meet together, just collaborate on ideas.
And finally, where can people listen to your song?
Well, people can find my song on No Serotonin Radio, but of course on all other platforms too.
Well, there you have it, guys. Make sure to check them out when the song is released on all platforms, but especially when it premieres on No Serotonin Radio.